We are in the midst of the stewardship season, which means that we have members of the congregation to share their own journeys of faith as we ponder our own offerings that we will give to God on Ingathering Sunday. And this week's presentations will be given by Mera and Lester Archambeau, wonderful presence at our 8 o'clock service that we get to share today. Please use the mic this time.
How are you?
Good morning.
Morning.
One of the things that you just told them who we are. She's tough. We are part of the 8 o'clock crew, the early crew. There are a couple of benefits, and one of them is when we get gather as an entire church, it's really wonderful. Reuniting, if you will, with old friends. If I asked how many of you know what generosity means, I think all hands would go up. My follow-up question is, give me a definition. It becomes a little difficult. So I go to the dictionary and I look up generosity, and it said, liberal in giving. Okay. Liberal is kind of a tricky word. The best definition that I'm familiar with says liberal means favorable to progress or reform. I'd like to say more about it, but I'll give you a chance to say what you want to say.
All right, he didn't introduce himself, but for those of you who don't know me, I am Mera Archambeau, his wife of 55 years plus 11 months. Just for you to know. I would like to add to his definition in that generosity is an individual thing, and it is relative. What is generous for me may not be generous for you, and vice versa. This is not a competition. It is not keeping up with the Joneses or keeping down with the Joneses. It truly is a matter of what you feel is more than average in your book. I think of people talking about a generous portion of food, and it depends upon how much you are accustomed to as to how much is generous. Well, I feel that that's true in any aspect of being generous. And I would like to add that we are very fortunate at St. Peter's in that our parishioners have been so generous as that we have a new steeple, we support many ministries, and we pay our bills. Would you like to speak to some more aspects of generosity?
Yes. I can't speak to what is unique, but I can tell you how I feel about things. There's generosity which is triggered by a request for help. And I don't think we often think about just generosity in terms of addressing an opportunity. This congregation, to me, is special. Everyone may feel the same way about their various congregations. But over the years, I've volunteered or been volunteered to be on various committees. And when you have a project and you have a group of people you work with more closely, you discover that St. Peter's has a tremendous depth of knowledge, experience, and talent. And what happens is, I think of generosity more in terms of sharing than giving. If you share your time, your talent, your various abilities, then you're a giver. And I feel that we are kind of special here in that as a church organization, we are givers. When you think about the various activities that are supported, housed, and promoted by St. Peter's, we are givers to our community. opportunity is, they always say we miss opportunities. As a group, I think our congregation is on the lookout for opportunities to be helpful. And I think that is very, very special. It's like I'm not going to let an opportunity to be generous to slip by me. And so you communicate with people, you watch people, and we capture many opportunities to be generous. And I'm not limiting my definitions to finances only. But our Crossroads campaign is an outstanding opportunity that we are trying to capture. We can be more generous to our community. And so our request is do what you can to promote and help the success of our campaign.
Okay. I would like to first say a disclaimer. I don't profess to be able to quote a verse and chapter in the Bible. However, along the way, it seems to me I learned that Jesus loves a cheerful giver. And cast your lot upon the waters, and it'll come back 1,000-fold. I have to tell you that at this point in our journey, we are no longer able to give as much as we have given in the past in the way of talent and time. But we are recipients of such generosity as I cannot begin to tell you. We are awed and dumbstruck by the amount of generosity we are receiving in all aspects of our lives. We are humbled and grateful. And in closing, I'd like to ask you to be as generous as you can to our capital campaign for the Crossroads and for our pledges. Thank you for listening.